So go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
I'm Daniel Maddow.
Wonderful. And Daniel, how long have you been a patient with Dr. Lipinski at Advanced Spinal Care?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And what initially brought you in to see us?
I went to the senior games in St. George, Utah, and during one of their wellness clinics, I met someone that had been diagnosed with the same problem that I was diagnosed with, which was osteoarthritis in my left hip.
Okay.
And the person told me that it might not be a bad idea or best of interest to me to have a second opinion. And they suggested that I go to a NUCCA specialist. And it just happened that Dr. Lipinski was very close to where I live, and I said, well, you know, I would have gone a couple hundred miles farther if I'd have had to.
Yeah.
After I found out what happened after I came here.
Yeah. Now you had a looming hip surgery.
I had a scheduled surgery for the next week after I returned from the senior games. I played 10 games of softball during the 2 weeks that I was gone, and I was, feeling fatigued from that.
Yeah.
And when I got back, I had called the office here, and I had gotten scheduled to come in and get a checkup.
Right.
And an adjustment. And I just thank God that I was able to come in here and do that before my surgery was scheduled that same week.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I had called in and canceled my pre-op, which was on a Tuesday, on that following Tuesday, and then the surgery was scheduled for that Thursday.
Wow.
And so I came in on the Monday before my pre-op, and after that, it's pretty much history. I felt so much better after the very first treatment, and been able to go over the next week or so.
Yeah.
With less pain than I was experiencing in my left hip. I thought, well, why not to give it a try and
Yeah.
See if it would maybe do something for me.
So if you came in and your pain was out of 10,
Oh yeah,
where would you say it's at now?
about a 1.
A 1.
Yeah, 2
This
weeks.
is a huge improvement in 2 weeks.
Huge, yeah.
So, do you think hip surgery would have even helped?
Maybe not. One leg was shorter than the other,
Yeah.
and that's what I was diagnosed with. And just after one adjustment, my legs evened out, and the pain started subsiding. I had this lump in the back of my neck that's gotten a lot smaller,
Wow.
and my hip pain is almost nothing now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Amazing. And surgery isn't even an option for you at this point?
Not at this point.
Because you don't
I feel like I'm almost back to normal again. I feel like I'm ready to go out and start running, at full speed.
Awesome.
Because that's what I was limited in the last couple of years after my accident. I was rear-ended in February of 2017.
Okay.
And ever since then, I had deteriorated.
Yeah.
I'd never gone to see a chiropractor, after the accident, which I should have. But if I had known about NUCCA before, I would have come here right after the accident, and I
Yeah.
probably would be okay right up till now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after suffering for 2 years,
Wow.
I like to play ball and I like to run, and everyone's noticed you're not running like you used to.
Yeah.
I used to be able to run for other people, and
Yeah.
now I feel like I'm almost back to where I was before the accident.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited for you. Anytime you have the option of postponing surgery or doing a non-surgical option and seeing benefits from it, and seeing these kinds of immediate benefits for you, it's very exciting. So
That's more exciting for me.
yes.
I'm glad that I'm back on the road to recovery, and I'm looking forward to what's to come. So,
Yeah, it gives you hope for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, if somebody else had a surgery or something that was looming like that, and they, they're looking for another option, maybe they're looking for something other than the knife, what would you tell them?
Go see a NUCCA specialist.
Yeah.
Dr. Lipinski is one of the best, I think.
Yeah.
After just one adjustment, I'm, almost back to, 100%. So.
It's amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story and for letting others know that there's hope out there if they've got something like that scheduled and another option. So, thank you. Appreciate it.